You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards it. It finds his shot, scores! Across and his shot, scores! And that one goes wide. James out front, scores!
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Center for some Saturday night Strathroy Rockets hockey action here on Hockey TV and on YouTube. Good evening, I'm Noah Smith. Joined beside me, Eldon Dunseith, as the Rockets get set to take on the visiting Chatham Maroons here tonight from Strathroy. Eldon, it's getting to the time of year where the playoffs are just around the corner, and the Rockets, well, they're not playing their best hockey right now. They have lost 6 of their last 7 games at a very crucial point of the season.
Yes, going back to the 3-0 loss on January 22nd to the London Nationals, they have lost 6 out of 7. They only win my last broadcast. Home game against St. Mary's. But yeah, 6 out of 7. They've only got 2 points in the last 7 games and have had the gap close behind them, Sarnia and Kamoka.
It feels like, well, just a couple weeks ago, we were talking about the Rockets, who had a somewhat healthy 6-8 point lead on Kamoka and Sarnia in the 7 and 8 spots in the West, and we're only 4 points out of LaSalle, who is in 4th place. That has closed in the 7 and 8 spots, and the gap to get 4 or 5 is out of reach now for Strathroy. All they can do is hope to hold on to 6, and it's going to be tough, especially the way they've been playing lately.
It will be nip and tuck, absolutely. So, I mean, they've only got 2 points in the last 7 games. They play Chatham tonight, St. Thomas on Monday, winnable game. St. Mary's next Friday in St. Mary's. Winnable game considering how well the Rockets have played against the Lincolns this season. And then they do close with a home game a week from tonight against St. Mary's. Or, I'm sorry, St. Thomas. Kamoka, who is now kind of caught up to them here, 2 points behind. Sarnia and Kamoka, 38 points. Strathroy with 40. They've also lost 6 of their last 7, just like the Rockets. The difference is they've also picked up 3 points with overtime losses. So what was a 6-point lead 3 weeks ago is now a 2-point lead. And Sarnia is actually in the 7th spot. They've played very well, winning 4 of their last 7, including 2 wins against Strathroy.
The Rockets struggling lately, and we talked about how they haven't been able to pick up the points like Kamoka has in these last 7 games. 3 of those games in the last 7, they have lost the lead, and the game-winning goal's been scored against them in the final 2 minutes or so. Against Sarnia, it was with 1:38 left. Against London, 2:10 remaining. And just on Wednesday night against LaSalle, heartbreaker, 22 seconds to go. They give up the winning goal. They've struggled to kind of get it to the extra frame and get points when they need to most.
Which is funny because, as we talked before the broadcast here, they are 6-2 in overtime this year. They've been 6-2 since 2019. They haven't been able to get to overtime in any of these games. And you mentioned the 22 seconds remaining against LaSalle, only about a minute and a half after the Rockets had tied the game. When you think they're about to go to overtime, where they are very good this season, they give up the goal with 22 seconds left.
The Rockets facing Chatham tonight for the final time in this 2019-2020 regular season. They have not fared super well against the Chatham Maroons so far this season, losing a number of games, and the only 2 games that they have won against Chatham this year have been in overtime. So the Maroons have picked up a point in every single game against Strathroy this year. That being said, the Rockets really need to try and turn things around here tonight, and it's against a Chatham team who's lost their last 2 games against Sarnia in overtime.
We talk about giving up late leads, or not even late leads, just giving up the winning goal so late in games. The third period, as we've discussed on previous broadcasts, has really been the Achilles heel of the Rockets. And every game from the beginning of the season to now, they're all worth 2 points. Any 2 points along the way is worth the same in September, October, as it is now. And you talk about how they've played against the Maroons this year. the one game they may look back on is heading into the third period in Chatham with a 6-3 lead and giving up 4 goals in the third period. And the winner, I don't remember the exact time, but it was in the final 2 minutes. Actually, I think it might have been the final minute that they lost that game to Chatham. Those were the types of games and types of third period collapses that have been a consistent piece of the Rockets season.
We look at the Rockets in their third period play, and we can look at it as a whole as if they've been playing against every team. We're just going to look at it against Chatham this year. They have been outscored in the third period 12-5 against Chatham this year, compared to in the first and second when they are actually up 1 and down 1 in those 2 periods. So the third period clearly being the problem here. And for the Rockets, it's a matter of trying to get through that third period and try to get through into overtime in a lot of these games where they're close, and they've just been struggling to do that. And it even showed back on Wednesday night against LaSalle when, you mentioned it, tied the game late with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third. You would think that you'd be trying to get that game to overtime. The Rockets were unable to. They gave up the game-winning goal with 22 seconds to go in the third.
2 of their losses to Sarnia this year, the Rockets held the lead going into the third period. As the game that I mentioned about Chatham, where they had a 3-goal lead going into the third period and lost that game without getting a point. That's the kind of thing that will cost you a playoff spot down the road. Now, speaking of the playoffs, Sarnia and Kamoka, who are each 2 points behind Strathroy, all 3 teams do play tonight. So I said this 2 weeks ago, I'll say it again tonight. The Rockets have their fate in their own hands. If they win out, say, they'll finish 6th place and get to play the Lincolns as opposed to falling and maybe playing Leamington or London. So tonight, Strathroy has Chatham here at the West Middlesex Memorial Center. Kamoka is hosting LaSalle tonight. And the lights have gone off on me here.
Sarnia is hosting Leamington tonight as well. All 3 teams playing at home. 3 big games. We'll keep you updated on those as the other 2 have already begun over in Sarnia and over in Kamoka. Eldon, let's move on and talk about some brighter spots for the Rockets right now. Brendan Mares and Riley Wood are 2 guys that have really been playing good hockey down the stretch. Both of them have scored points in the last 5 games for Strathroy. Mares has 6 goals in his last 6 games. And for Riley Wood, he has 8 points in his last 5. So 2 guys that have been playing well. But when they're playing well, the Rockets have not been stepping up to play well with them.
No, very top-heavy have been the Rockets. There's not a very consistent spreading out of scoring. And you talked about Riley Wood. He's been really good all season. Missed some games due to injury and has points in 15 of his last 17 games dating back into December. So a very consistent point producer has been Riley Wood, especially on the power play, as has been Mares with 25 goals. And you did some research in terms of Brendan Mares, 51 points this season.
On pace to be one of the higher scoring Rockets in the last decade or so. We have to go back to 2014-2015 to Stuart King, who had 26 goals and 32 assists. Brendan Mares right up there, and with 4 games to go and the way he's been playing, there's no reason why he can't beat that 26 goal marker and move himself ahead of Stuart King. 2 guys to watch for in the Maroons lineup tonight, though, and they're guys that have been there all season long and have really stepped up since the Maroons traded away their top 2 players. It's been the Fisher brothers in Brett and Kyle. Both of them playing fantastic lately. They have points in 5 straight games. Brett with 11, Kyle with 10.
Absolutely. Now, they are coming off 2 games where they didn't win. Chatham. Sarnia has beaten them twice in overtime in the last week. Most recently, Thursday night, in double overtime, 5-4 scores both. So Chatham, while locked into a matchup with LaSalle, as we have determined, LaSalle will play Chatham in the first round of the playoffs. LaSalle's currently in 4th. That's not said. Chatham does have the chance to get home ice in that series. So they are also wanting to get 2 points here tonight because they would love to have home ice in the first round.
A couple of lineup changes tonight out of the order, for Strathroy. Bailey Freifogel Stratch as well on the front end. Ian Babenko Stratch from the lineup tonight for the Strathroy Rockets. On the Chatham Maroons side of things, Alan Yu, defenseman, will be scratched from tonight's game, as well as Dallas Anderson up front for Chatham. So 2 guys missing for them. The starting goaltenders, Josh Diamond and Bryce Walkarius.
Walkarius, a goaltender we've seen more than once this year with two different teams. So 884 save percentage for Walkarius. So shots on goal will be huge tonight for the Rockets.
We'll now take a break here as it's time for the anthems from Strathroy. The following live broadcast of Strathroy Rockets hockey is made possible thanks to our generous sponsors. Andy's Legendary Pizza, located at 10 Metcalf Street West in Strathroy. Commonwealth Financial, located at 370 Albert Street in Strathroy and online at commonwealthfinancial.ca. Carpet One Floor and Home, located at 325 Caradoc Street South in Strathroy. All Season Concrete, located just outside Strathroy, and visit them online at allseasonconcrete.ca. MNP Accounting, Consulting, and Tax Services, located at 6 Front Street in downtown Strathroy. And by Middlesex Chiropractic. Visit them at 117 Thomas Street in Strathroy. The following is a live presentation of Strathroy Rockets hockey.
Aspro's in alone. Daniel Aspro, breakaway, scores! That's to the net here, still has it. Over to the side, Sanders scores!
Well, we welcome you back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Center. Anthems complete, and it's time for hockey here in Strathroy as the Chatham Maroons and the Rockets get set to battle for the final time here in this 2019-2020 regular season. Eldon, it's been the Maroons have played better head-to-head between these two teams this year.
Yes, and as I talked about before the anthem, this isn't a game where the Rockets can say, okay, we need the 2 points more than Chatham does. Chatham really wants these 2 points just as badly.
The lineups to start things here. It's Mucci and Poirier on defense with Barrio, Clerk, and Aspro up front for Strathroy to start things. And the faceoff takes the Rockets into the offensive zone. Aspro trying to knock that one away, but here Fisher plays that one up, looking to try and find Stubberfield, his brother out there as well, the starting lineup for the Maroons. Diamond plays that one over. It's Mucci in the corner, trying to move the puck out, but they're unable to. Into the corner, looking for help goes Brett Fisher, trying to find Stubberfield out front side of the goal. They can't get a shot off. Clark's able to clear it, but Babbage right back to Stubberfield, who's going to dump this one in, and the Maroons come in on the attack. Flipped high up into the neutral zone and back down into the Maroons end there by Wes Poirier. Babbage plays this one, and now the Maroons from their own bench looking to move up ice. It's Riley Wood. Wood back to Prue, and now Prue quickly onto the stick of Barrio, who dumps it in on the backhand. Hill's line will go get a change, and Riley Wood will come in on the attack. DDD pass, Maroons look to move up ice, gets that one passed, and now Fisher moves it to Lucas Fancy. Fancy in on the right side, throws it off the end boards. That one's going to be turned over. Sanders long pass, able to get a stick on it. Wood as he knocks it over to the left side. Now into the corner. That one played over. Payson picks it up, Thiessen pass, and Armstrong forward. Looking to try and dump that one in. Knocked away by Josh Diamond, who's getting the starting goal here after having Wednesday night off. Prue behind the Strathroy goal. Bounce pass off the boards. Wood picks it up. Wood flipping that one forward. Mayers unable to get a stick on it, but the icing waved off as Thiessen's back there to play this one. Now turned over. Mayers out front through the legs. He tried to go high blocker, but it's unable to find the back of the net. Mayers another chance out front, and that one is stopped by Walkarius.
Brendan Mayers trying to do his best Matthew Tkachuk imitation, putting the puck back between his own legs and trying to go short side shelf. Nice blocker save by Walkarius. The Rockets bench is into this game early. Lots of big hits already.
Jenny, point shot, that one just wide. Blocker side on Walkarius, Burns into pinch and knocks that one down low. Hoskins now, hard forecheck, but it's going to be knocked away. Gets past Aspro, who's back onto the ice. And now playing that one forward, AJ Ryan finds it on the left side. Noble, big hit there from Burns as he knocks him into the boards. And you can hear the crowd and bench reaction to that one. Chance out front, that one knocked away. Morovich picks it up. Morovich knocked away. Rockets here to try and pick this one up. They might have had an odd man rush had it not been turned over. Ryan wide on the right side, cuts to the goal. He's taken down, and an early penalty coming here. Jenny taking him down there. He'll head off to the box and an early power play for Chatham.
No argument from Kieran Jenny. He did get the puck, but on the follow-through, took the feet right out from under Ryan.
And so the Maroons, their first power play of the night, working at 17.5% this season. But in 5 games against the Rockets, just 2 for 17. Up to the point, McKim. He has that one blocked by Aspro. Aspro battling here against Power. Power plays it, but he loses that one. Aspro right in on the attack. Back down into the Chatham zone. Ryan's going to bring it up through center ice and across the logo, and then wide on the left side. Dumps it into the corner, takes a hop off the boards, and bounces out front. Diamond had to get his blocker in the way of that one. Power down low, return pass. Ryan has it in the corner. Ryan cross crease, chance. That one stopped by Diamond. Rebound, that one goes wide. Prue has it in the corner, just trying to tie it up as Aspro comes in to help him out. Puck up against the boards. Now it squirts out to the opposite side. Prue looking to try and clear. Sanders can't chip that one out with his stick across Aspro. Now it's turned over, and the Rockets will clear.
Good shift there for the first set of penalty killers led by Aspro.
And now a penalty coming here to Chatham. It's a too many men on the ice call is coming off the bench on a change. Fancy touched up, and there was, I counted 7 Maroons on the ice.
Well, the referee Batten, I think being polite, only had 6 fingers held in the air when he was making that call. But Lucas Fancy, the former Leamington Flyer, coming on, and as you say, touching up a little early. We're now 4-on-4 for the next minute 9.
Minute 9 of some extra ice space here, and then the Rockets get a chance on the power play. Looking to try and center this one was Jordan Dintino. Dintino out front. Clark chance fires that one off the crossbar, scores!
No, he's waving it off.
And it's waved off right away, as you noticed, as the net had come off.
I didn't realize why at first. Now, as you can clearly see, they're putting the net back on. The far left to the glove side of Walkarius had come off. But it hit the bar, went in clearly, but immediately waved off by the referee. And now we see why.
Off the draw, it's on the right side. It's down to McKim, who's in the near left corner for the Maroons, looking to try and go D to D here. He does. Chatham looking to try and set up as Babbage spins in his own zone, now works up ice. Babbage gets the center, pass across onto the opposite side. It's Wells working into the corner. Wells down low. Poirier there to rub him out into the boards. Poirier right there. It's going to be thrown around the boards all the way up to the point, turned over. Now with the puck, Dintino. Dintino cuts through center. He's got Clerk with him. Tries to leave it for him. Can't get that pass through, and it's going to be turned over as Brett Fisher picks it up and comes through center. Fisher wide on the left side. Gets past Prue. Looks for a pass. Prue rubbing him out. Comes up to the point. Through the legs of Clerk. That pass. Babbage looks to come to the goal. Can't get that one. 9 seconds left here on the original penalty as the Rockets get a chance on the power play. Dintino bringing it up through center. Has that one knocked away. Clerk gets to the red line and throws it in. And the Rockets now up a man for the next 50 seconds.
Although you wouldn't have known it.
Rockets were calling for another too many men penalty.
And they just had 6 on the ice. Sanders had to race back to the bench.
Both teams getting a little lazy on the changes so far in this one. 30 seconds left in the Rockets' power play. It's Wood from behind their own net working up ice. He has that one knocked off his stick. Back on defense and then sent down the ice there by Riley Pollock. Jenny, who's out of the box after the tripping call, plays that one off the boards. Wood just out of his reach, can't get it. Now back to Hall. Hall gets to center. Long pass, tries to find Wood. It does. Wood cuts, looks for a shot thrown on goal. Walkarius there to make the save, and he'll cover up with 5 seconds left in the Rockets' man advantage.
When Jenny came out of the penalty box to give the Rockets the power play, there was a 5 count where the Rockets only had 2 players on the ice. because they had started a line change, and one of the two players was Jenny coming across from the penalty box, and then in the confusion, they ended up with 6. Sanders got to the dot and had to turn around and come back.
Knocking that one away, but a good defensive play by Burns. Back to even strength now. Jones goes into the corner there. Burns to rub him out, tries to get the puck away, turned over, chance out front. Stubberfield shot that one blocked. Picking it up here, Speziale throws that one off the boards, and Franklin will give chance. Franklin, top of the circle, looking for a pass, leaves it up to the blue line. Mucci not able to get there in time as he's going to jump that one in from center. And now the Maroons some space in their own zone to work out. Knocking it down with the stick, Toby Rizzo, but here to pick it up and work through center, dumping that one in. Once again is Pollock. Mucci in the corner, Speziale comes in to help him out. Maroons with a chance down low here in the near right corner. Big hit again as the physicality in this game has ramped up. Thiessen, left side towards the goal. That one bouncing away. Jones picks it up. Bounce pass. Toby Rizzo intercepts. Gives that one off to Franklin. Franklin to center and dumps it in on the backhand. While Carries knocks it down with his stick. Rizzo throws a big hit. Now the Maroons break out through center. Good move to get past Power. Power cuts to the middle here. Drops that pass. Shot thrown on. Blockered away by Diamond. Bounces back up. It's Ryan. Centering pass to Power. Power looking for a shot. Blocked. Still bouncing around as this one finds its way into the slot. Power on the left side. Nucci to try and knock it away. Picking this one up. Kyle Fisher. He comes between his legs. Chance there as that one's rifled off and into the corner. Now Poirier with some space for Strathroy. Throwing this one up and down the ice. It's Aspro picking it up. Aspro to Perry. Perry out front. Can't get the shot off. Knocks it towards the goal. That one goes over top. And Thiessen's going to shovel this one up to the hash marks where the Maroons will clear and get down into the Strathroy zone. Morovic. Good drop pass. Power with Perry right on him. Throws it to the opposite side. 7 minutes gone here to start the first period of play. Still no score. Flipped up and down into the Chatham zone. Babbage goes back to get it.
Perry will have nightmares of that missed opportunity.
Down low, looking for a pass. Centers it. McKim shot that one blocked and goes into the corner. Now once again, off onto the side. Picking this one up, walking across. Ryan knocked away. It's going to be Hull. Hull breaking in alone. Oh, looking shot. That one stopped. Rebound out front. Clerk had his stick lifted. Would have had a good chance. Dentino chasing Ryan down low. He goes D to D. Now they clear off the glass. This one's going to go down the ice, but a bouncing puck will allow it to stay non-icing. Jenny behind the Strathroy net now to set things up. It's Clerk. Long stretch pass knocked away by Barrio. It gets inside, but it's going to be finally blown down there. It hits someone on the Maroons bench after being tipped by Barrio.
Well, Carius is a tall goaltender. He is an imposing figure in the net. Blake Hull, great opportunity, alone from the red line. Tried to beat him blocker side. Couldn't quite get the puck high enough.
Clerk off the face-off, but it's won back by Chatham. They get to center and dump this one in. Jenny with his glove. This one turned over. Armstrong cuts to, looking for a pass. Has that one knocked away. Now Pollock back down into the corner. It's Burns tying up his man. Armstrong in to help out. Big hit by Clerk. Now Clerk picks the puck up, tries to get that one up to Dentino, who's knocked away. Coming through to the opposite side. Jenny into the corner, plays it on a backhand. Now Burns past to Dentino. Dentino looking up to Barrio. Barrio into the offensive zone. Barrio shot. That one blocked as well. Now getting that one up. Dentino strips it of the puck, works into the offensive zone. Wide on left side, shot. That one stopped by Wolcarius. Puck comes back out front. Barrio couldn't pick it up. And quickly working back, Armstrong on the right side for Chatham into the offensive zone. Touch to the goal, gets a good chance. That one rebound by Fancy over top of the goal. Now back down low. Poirier goes behind the Strathroy net, plays that one up to Dentino. Dentino, top of the circle in his own zone. Now he comes through center, puck on his stick into the offensive zone. Past McCauley into the corner. Dentino bracing for the hit as it gets away. Now Mares will go chase it down. Noble on the other side. Able to get that one up. Simons, Fancy dumping it into the Strathroy zone. Nucci looking for the long pass to Wood. It was off his stick, now turned over. Kyle Fisher, left side, looking shot. That one gloved down by Josh Diamond to get the whistle with 10:38 to go here in the first.
Some good back and forth play. The Rockets have shown a lot. I mentioned earlier how it's been a very physical start for them, and they have continued. There's a lot of physicality in this game. 10:38 to go in the first period. Look for some more.
Face-off was off to Diamond's right. It was knocked away. Now Wood chipping that one up. Mayers tries to knock that one away. Unable to, but Wood carries it in on the left side for Strathroy. Wood looking to try and leave it. Finds a pass up to the point. Hall keeps it in at the blue line. Down low for Mayers. Mayers looking to try and come out front for Sanders. It's Kyle Fisher moving that puck out and quickly moves it up to Brett as Brett comes into the offensive zone, cuts to center on his forehand, looks for a pass, has it knocked away. Now Sanders trying to chip that one up. Puck comes over to Thiessen. Thiessen at center, dumping that one in, hits off the linesman. Now inside of the Strathroy zone. Kyle Fisher spinning, back down low. Prue will go off to get it in the opposite corner. Now Prue tries to flip it up, turns it over. Fisher spinning, looking. Babbage shot, that one stopped. Rebound comes back out all the way up to the top of the circle for Babbage again. Now going down low. Prue throws the body, ties up his man, walking out Summerfield. One-time chance. Fisher able to get a good shot off, but stopped by Diamond. Now Wood looking to clear at the hash marks. He can't. Brett Fisher to Kyle. Prue down in the corner, tied up once more. And sent down the ice. As the Rockets will clear, it'll go all the way for an icing call as Thiessen was back. But the face-off will come all the way back down into the Strathroy zone, 9:15 to go.
Good back check by Brendan Mayers on a potential 2-on-1. He took away Thiessen as an option for Fisher. No chance resulted for the Maroons.
Babbage from the point, dumping that one in the left corner. Jones trying to go get it for Chatham. Now trying to get this one back. It's Hull throwing this one, but it's going to go off a body and out of play. The face-off will stay inside, off to the right of Diamond.
Yeah, that deflected off the netting. Off a body and off the netting. 9:03 to go in the first period. Face-off will be to the right of Diamond. It's been a very entertaining first half of this first period.
You mentioned it already, the physicality in this first period. The Rockets really bring in, I think that was a message before this game.
Wouldn't surprise me. This is the most physical consistently through a period that I've seen them in some time. Maybe the gravity of the moment is here for them.
Off the face-off and right back on goal of Josh Diamond, who's going to cover that one up. 11 minutes gone here in this opening period. Still no score between these clubs. One back to the point. And the reverse shot, this one shoveled through, blocked by Aspro, cleared back up to the blue line. They can't get it out. Now Carson Perry trying to get this one away. Kept inside. Rockets benched in like that one. Wells to Fisher. Fisher shot, that one stopped. Rebound, Diamond down in the crease. Keeps it out. Puck comes back out to the top of the circle. Babbage back down low. Aspro gets it and clears up to the blue line. Now Boudreau. Boudreau brings it in. He's knocked down. Is going for the hit there, Jenny and Burns an extra little shove after the whistle there.
Diamond's stick is laying in the left side corner, and he went out about 15 feet to the right side of his net to go get that puck. He'd had enough of what was happening in his defensive zone. And I'm not entirely sure that I disagree with the Rockets bench on that non-offside call by the linesman, and it almost ended up in their net.
Off the draw, it's going to be knocked down into the Chatham zone. Puck rolling on its side, and it's going to stay on goal and be covered up there by Walkarius. So from one end to the other, and a face-off now in the offensive zone for Strathroy.
I think that might be the shortest amount of time between whistles that we've had in this period.
Draw one back by Morovich. Rimmed around the boards. Power picks it up. Power can't clear. He's got Clerk right on him. Works his way out front of his own goal. Tries to get past Dintino, but he's going to have to go back. Retreats into his own zone and then goes cross-ice pass there to find Noble. Noble's pass was intercepted, sent down the ice. This one will go for icing as Barrio couldn't get a piece of that pass 3 feet off the ice.
Yeah, I think I like what Mucci had in mind there, but the execution was a bit off as the puck, as you say, was a couple of feet off the ice. There was no way Barrio was going to be able to knock that down.
Barrios swoops in off the face-off, picks it up, and then feeds Dintino, who works in on the left side. Dintino to the goal. Barrio couldn't get that one through. Now shoveled on goal once again. Bounces off the boards. It's going to be picked up. Working up ice, Ryan. Ryan to Power. Power in on the left side with Mucci right behind him. Now down low. Looking, pass out front. That one couldn't be found. Kept at the blue line and knocked back in, and that one was about a foot outside of the blue line.
That one was at least a foot outside.
The
We
Rockets
have a great view here, but wow.
turned over now. Morovich, drop pass. Ryan shot, rebound as it was stopped by Diamond. Morovich out front, and that one's going to be cleared down the ice, and it will go for an icing call against Strathroy, but that puck, which was ruled inside for Chatham, was at least a foot outside
I didn't
of the
have a
blue
great
line.
view the first time they complained. You can hear the Rockets yelling, that was a foot offside, and it had to be a foot outside the line. Riley Woods trying to talk to the referee here about the face-off coming outside. That was not the referee's call.
Simons now off the draw, knocks it up to the point. Thrown through, bounces off the board, stays in the corner. Fancy picks it up. Fancy spinning, gets away from Clark. Down low, Simons out front, no one there. And it's once again going to be cleared down the ice by Strathroy.
Yeah.
Another icing call, and a tired unit out there with exactly 7 minutes left on the clock here in the first. And the Rockets bench and coaching staff still giving it to the far linesman.
I think he'll stay on that side of the rink for probably the rest of this period.
That one ruled outside, but it's the other linesman, and it gets an applaud. Armstrong turned over out front, looks for a chance, has it. Top of the circle, shot thrown on. That one stopped by Diamond and will go out of play.
Yeah, I think Neil might, the linesman, he's going to stay on the other side of the ice.
There's another offside call made by Harvey, and it got the applause from the Rockets bench.
Yeah, the Bronx cheer for sure.
Off the face-off, walking in, shot right on, but Diamond doesn't have to move as he takes that one in the logo. And we'll get another face-off here as the pace has kind of slowed down in the last 3.5 minutes.
So much for that fast-paced period I was talking about.
Off the draw, Sanders knocks it down low. Prue will come in to help. We're right in on the attack here as it gets up to Wood. Wood up to the blue line. That one's going to be cleared back. Babbage spinning. This one intercepted. Sanders works forward. He's got Wood with him. Sanders wide, looking pass out front. Good chance there, but it's knocked away. Now Mayers from an odd angle. That one on goal, but Rockets still inside of the Maroon zone as now Sanders has his stick lifted. This one's going to be sent off the boards and back down into the Strathroy zone. Hall picks it up. Hall's pass. That one intercepted as Fisher got his stick on it. Now they're going to be offside here. This one against the Maroons.
And now Neil will be right in front of the Rockets bench to drop this puck. And that, I promise, will be the last time I use his name tonight.
Face-off one back by Chatham. Babbage now finds Brett Fisher, who works in. That one stopped by Sanders. Wood's going to knock it down, and then losing an edge there, Babbage. Unfortunately, Strathroy unable to get a good chance, but now Fisher brings it in. Fisher over to his brother Kyle. Kyle's shot on goal, and that one stopped by Josh Diamond, who's been a busy man here in this first period.
Yeah, the last few minutes, he's seen a few, but done a great job. He's catching them all right in the belly, right in the logo. Good positionally tonight so far. Wholesale changes here for the Rockets. Spezial and Franklin and Rizzo come over the boards.
Off the draw, it's in the corner. Wells slow to get up here for the Maroons, but down low, Boudreau will come in. Picks this one up, looks for a pass out front, can't find one. Now picking it up, turning this one over. It's Rizzo picking it up. Rizzo to Franklin. Franklin with a man right on him. Tried to work that one in. Rizzo getting his stick entangled a little bit, but quickly back the other way. Wells met by Spezial as he's throwing a hit. Now it's going to be cleared back, and it gets up to center for Rizzo. Rizzo, Spezial. He has this one lost as Jones in there, and now Franklin throwing a big hit as the puck comes back down into the Strathroy zone. Mucci goes D to Burns, and now Burns a good pass to Franklin. Now to Rizzo. Rizzo leaves it for Franklin. Franklin can't get a shot off, and that one's going to be turned over at their own blue line. Now this one to center. Rizzo intercepting that pass. Mucci. Long pass to Rizzo. Rizzo knocked off his stick. Couldn't accept that pass. And back down into the Strathroy zone.
4:45 here to go as the Rockets pick it up from behind their own net.
Poirier looking for a pass into the skates of Mucci. Mucci picks it up. Returns it to Daniel Aspro, who gets across center and dumps that one in. Playing that one Walkarius inside of the Chatham zone. Hoskins will go down low for Carson Perry. Perry taking the hit from Thiessen, looking to try and center that one. It goes off, skating high into the air. Aspro picks it up. Aspro spins, gets some space, works that puck, and goes back down low for Hoskins. Hoskins walking out to the top of the circle. Now to the point for Mucci. Mucci shot on that one wide and into the boards. Now Aspro right on that one, but it's going to be played back up. Ryan cuts across center, leaves that one. Now he gets the return pass from Power. Looks out front. Off the skate of Poirier. McCauley down low to Power. Power, big hit there is coming in was Aspro, but then Aspro's knocked down after losing his footing. It's Poirier to Mucci, and now Mucci out across his own blue line, gets to center and knocks it in on a backhand. Rockets will get a line change for 2/3 of their forward unit. But the Maroons with some space in their own zone to work this one out. 3:33 left here in the period. Hall in his own zone. Got a man right on him. It's Power. Power intercepts this one. Cuts to the goal there. Looks for a chance. Ryan on the side of the goal. That one stopped by Diamond. Ryan brings it back up to the top and then shovels it down low. Spinning and getting away with the puck. Clerk as he finds Dintino. And Dintino tries to knock it up to Barrio. Bouncing puck here. Rockets can't control it. Power now across center. Stopped by Prue. Prue has his stick lifted at center. Can't dump it in. It's Power going across to Babbage, and Babbage now letting the work up ice here for Chatham. Gets to center, knocks it in on a backhand. Diamond in his crease will have no choice but to cover this one up with Simons coming right in on him and 2:50 to go in the first.
Yeah, he covered that up what looked like a bit early, but Simons was going to be the first player to get there. 2:50 to go here in the first period, yes. Face off to the right of Diamond.
Off the draw. Hall comes in to pick it up just out of the reach of Barrio, who's hard on it there. Couldn't get it, and it's Fancy. Pass up. Armstrong down the ice, and it will go for icing as Prue was right back on it. But the face-off will bring all the way back down into the Chatham zone.
That was close. Both the Rocket and the Maroon almost caught up to that puck before it crossed the red line. The Rockets send out fresh troops. The Maroons can't change.
Face-off off the left of Walkarius. One off to the side, and D to D go the Maroons trying to clear this puck. They go back down low. Fancy waiting for a pass. That one, long one off the stick of Armstrong, and the face-off will come down into the Chatham side. .227, all that remains here in the opening period. Still no score.
Chances at both ends throughout the course of this period, but nothing on the board yet.
Hall right off the draw, flips that one over top of everyone and into the corner. Noble goes D to D, now looking for a stretch pass. Aspro picks it off, keeps it in at the blue line, tries to work his way past Fancy. Fancy taken down, and a penalty on its way here. It's going to be a hold against Aspro.
No, they're calling it a hook. I thought it was a hold. But they've got Aspro for hooking here. I totally thought that was going to be a holding call against the Maroons. Wow.
So another power play opportunity here for Chatham. They're unable to score on their first one. Took a penalty that shortened up that first power play chance of the game. Now bouncing puck is going to be cleared all the way back out to center. Thiessen has Sanders right on him here as he works back into his own zone. And now behind Walkarius. Gets set to set up and get to work on this Chatham power play. That'll take a moment to the end of the first period. That one down the ice, off the stick of Fisher and into the corner. Poirier spinning to try and get away. Got Kyle Fisher right on him. It's Burns, Poirier, and Sanders all down in the corner here for Strathroy. This one's going to be rimmed around the boards. Wood will go get it, and Wood comes out from his own blue line. Wood's taken down, and now another penalty against the Maroons for the second time tonight on the power play. They will end it as this one 38 seconds in.
Stubberfield getting called for the trip 38 seconds into what was a Maroon power play, as Riley Wood was carrying the puck out of the zone. There was no need for that either. There was a defenseman back. At worst, that was going to be one-on-one headed back the other way. So kind of a needless penalty by Stubberfield, but the Rockets will take the 4-on-4 for pretty much the rest of this period.
Sanders up to the point. Burns goes to Poirier. Poirier shot! And that one stopped by Walkarius as Poirier was able to get a whole lot on that slap shot.
Yeah, found a way to get it through. He's played a real nice first period. Poirier's been physical in his own end.
Once again, Rockets win the draw here in the offensive zone. Poirier looking to go down low. It's Mears behind the net. Mears working into the far right corner there. Taken into the boards by Babbage, looking to try and get this one away. They got their arms wrapped around one another. McKim in the corner looking to try and play this one through. Mears working out the other side. Now picking this one out, coming through. Mears hard on the stick there. He forces a turnover on Morovich. Now he passes to Sanders. Sanders cuts through. Shot on, and that one gloved down as Walkarius flashes the leather.
Nice save by Walkarius. Some good hustle on that shift. Mears and Sanders, and a couple of good chances. The Poirier shot from the point. 58.7 to go in the first. 46 seconds left in Aspro's penalty.
Fisher takes it right off the draw, and instead of going up ice, he elects to come back down in his own zone and set things up as he hands it off to his brother, and now Kyle brings it in. Kyle looking, tries to shovel that one through. It's knocked away. Picks it back up, wrap around. That one stopped by Diamond. Sitting behind the goal line now, picking it up. Brett Fisher comes up to the point. Walking across, looking, shot. That one blocked as Clark got his shin pads in the way of the Thiessen shot. Now Hull will pick it up in the corner. Passes over to Mucci. Mucci brings it back down low. Spins and gets away. Pass up, Clark. Clark steps in across the line. Looks to try and throw that one through on goal. Can't get it past McCauley. In the corner, picking it up, Gentino has that one knocked away. Mucci will come off for a change. 5 seconds to go as it's knocked down at the point. Hull can't keep it in at the blue line. It's going to be knocked down into the Strathroy zone. The horn will go, and the first period will come to an end the same way it started, tied at 0.
Good period by both teams. That was a pretty entertaining period of hockey. The Rockets thought they'd scored, Jordan Gentino, but the goal was waved off as the post had come off its moorings. Blake Hull had a breakaway. Nice save by Walkarius. Diamond, 2 or 3 really nice stops. I would say coming out of here, a tie score suits the way that the play went in that period.
A very physical first period of play as well for these two clubs. Something that we haven't seen, at least in the first period, between these two teams all year long. And it was a fast-paced start to the game. It slowed down a little bit in the second half of that first period, but overall a good first period. The shots on goal were 12-8 in favor of Chatham in the first period of play, and some good scoring chances on either side, like you mentioned.
Yeah, the physicality is something, as I said, we haven't seen in a while. Right from the drop of the puck, the Rockets bench was into it, banging their sticks as the puck dropped. Probably 3 or 4 hits in the first 15 seconds of play in this period. And it continued to varying degrees throughout the period. So, and everybody. I mean, I saw Spezial throw a hit in the neutral zone. Aspro, despite his diminutive stature, he's always physical. But it's something that they will need to continue into the second period.
2 scores out of town that are favoring Strathroy as of right now as Leamington leads Sarnia 2-0 4 minutes into the second period of play. And over in Kamoka, just starting up the second, it's 4-1 for LaSalle. So 2 scores that the Rockets like. Here in Strathroy, though, it is 0-0 between the Chatham Maroons and the Strathroy Rockets. No score as the first period comes to an end. We'll go ahead and we'll take the break. Second period coming up next here on Hockey TV and the Rockets Radio Network.
You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Close ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards it. It finds his shot, scores! Across and the shot scores! And that one goes wide. Chase out front, scores!
Well, we welcome you back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Center. 20 minutes have come and gone here in Strathroy, and the Maroons and the Rockets remain tied at 0 shots on goal in the first period of play. Favor Chatham, although slightly at 12-8. Eldon, we talked about it at the end of the first and throughout the first period. This has probably been one of the most, if not the most physical game the Rockets have started with this entire season.
Well, they showed in the warm-up. They were having fun, hooting and hollering as they were, doing that little game at the end of the warm-up where they try and score on Diamond. Everybody was really excited. The drop of the puck, the bench were to a man. They were standing, banging their sticks on the boards, excited to get going. And 3 hits probably in the first 15 seconds of the game. And it has continued up and down the lineup. If you name a player, he's probably thrown a body check in this first period.
You hear it a lot, and I remember it from minor hockey coaches saying, first shift out there, grab yourself a hit, get yourself into the game. Like you mentioned, I would not be surprised if every single person in the Rockets lineup tonight grabbed a hit within their first 2 shifts.
Well, to be honest, as I said, you name a player, he's probably thrown a hit. It caught me off guard when Spezial threw a hit. So, when guys like Spezial are throwing body checks, they're into the game. And if you and I are talking about the standings and the 6 out of 7 losses coming into this game, the coaches are talking about it. The players know the situation. They know where they are. 4 games to go, including tonight. And they know that Kamoka and Sarnia are coming. And they know that they don't want to play Leamington or London in the first round. So they've come out, worked real hard, had a couple of really good chances to score, had 1 goal waved off. Good call by the official. The net was off. But they've played really well. They need to continue that play into the second period. And it looks to me like we've got a new goaltender for Chatham.
Exactly. Walkarius was in goal to start the game for Chatham. I believe he was out there in the first period, if I'm not mistaken. We were told he was the starting goalie tonight. And I believe he played the first period, unless I was mistaking him for Linker the entire time.
You know what? I think I did. Well, look at that. Aren't we a pair? Because actually I can totally picture the blocker save on Hull on the breakaway was with the right hand. And Walkarius catches with his right hand.
So Linker in goal for Chatham. We apologize to you for the first 20 minutes of mistaking that. We were told Walkarius would be in goal. That was obviously changed. Puck down low as the Rockets work into the offensive zone early, but unable to get that one on his stick is Hoskins, and it's going to be sent down the ice. The Rockets, keep in mind, starting this period on a power play, although just 26 seconds of it, and that basically all but gone now. Now Hoskins through center, tries to work into the offensive zone, has it knocked off his stick. Hall, but then the Maroons once again had way too many guys on the ice. They didn't touch the puck, and now they turn it over. Simons through center for Chatham, tries to knock that past Hall. Strips him of the puck, looking shot thrown on. That one goes wide, bounces off the boards. Aspro tips it, leaves it for Carson Perry, Perry couldn't work into the Chatham zone. And now the Maroons turn this one over, back up to center. Trying to get it, Daniel Aspro. Aspro works in. Throws it off the boards. Maroons come onto the ice, touching up there and really making sure that they had the correct amount of guys on the ice. Back down into the Chatham zone, quickly working their way out. Fisher with it. Fisher has it knocked off his stick. Back to Babbage. Babbage to McKim. And McKim, quick long pass to Fisher as he works in on the right side. Brett Fisher shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Rebound comes out into the corner. Kyle Fisher battling to try and get this one through. Simons down low. Centering pass. Fisher shot. That one blocked by Prue. Bounces off the shin pad. Comes up to the point where it's knocked back in. Now tied up in the boards. Fisher intercepting that one. Dintino finds Barrio. Barrio going to knock it ahead into the left corner. Dintino comes down on McCall, but McCauley going to play this one, get it out, and it gets to center.
Barrio with a big hit there, finishing his check at the end of a shift.
Mucci, long stretch pass. That one just out of the reach of Dintino, and an icing call against the Rockets here, just under 2 minutes into the second period.
The Rockets are extremely vocal tonight with the officials, and I will give the Maroons a pass on that last one. The penalty ended. The player came out of the box, and the official got in his way, preventing him from getting to the bench before the other player came on.
Thiessen shot right on, and Diamond sees that one cleanly from the point.
And as you stated at the time, neither the player going off nor the one coming on even attempted to play the puck. So no need for a too many men penalty there.
Shot from the point, Fisher. Now rebound chance, that one. Brett Fisher wiring that one wide. Rockets can't clear as it's off a skate on the clearing attempt from Dintino, who's a little bit tired after the icing call. Mucci rubs out his man in the boards. Barrio gets it. Barrio going to send that one down the ice. It's tipped off the stick of Thiessen, so no icing call, and the Rockets with a much-needed line change. Dintino hard on the attack here. Stubberfield picks it up, top of the blue line there. Off a shin pad and back down into the Strathroy zone. Poirier now off the board. Sanders, Dintino in on the right side. Gets past his man, goes into the corner with Thiessen draped all over him. Sanders has it now at the hash marks, tries to work that one pass, now intercepts it again, tries to get it down low. Dintino cuts to the goal, delayed penalty on the way here against the Maroons, and Mears picked that puck up. He would have had a good chance. It's a hooking call coming, and the Rockets will get their first power play chance to start here.
Yeah, with any luck, we'll get a whole 2 minutes on the power play here. Sanders had the puck, was keeping it in, and he was hooked, by Macaulay. So now there'll be a face-off to the left of Linker.
Still shaking our heads up.
2:48. Yeah, I'm totally disappointed with myself that I didn't notice, catchings with a different hand and everything.
Aspro taking this one to try and set up the power play here for Strathroy. We mentioned they've had some power play time already this game, although it was after a 4-on-4. Now Sanders down low. Sanders looking for a pass. Mayers will keep this one in at the blue line. Mayers pass. Wood down in the left corner. Stick on the ice there, so he's got to watch out for that. He rims it around the boards, and Mayers will pick it up. Mayers loses this one. It's going to be cleared all the way back out to center as he hands this one off to Hall, and now Hall a quick pass up to Aspro, who works in. Wood. Pass over. Mayers can't hold it in at the line once again. Armstrong to try and pick it up here. He has this one knocked off his stick. Aspro with it. Sanders shot that one tip. Linker makes the save, bouncing around. Wood banging away at it. And a pass through the slot will come all the way back out to center.
I thought they had that in the net, to be quite honest with you. Great opportunity to score there for the Rockets.
Hall to Aspro. Aspro works into the corner. Knocks that one to the other side. Wood tries to work his way out. Hall out front. Hall pass over to Aspro, and he can't get a shot off there. Mayers will pick it up in the corner. Rockets with some good chances here on this power play. Hall at the point, looking to try and throw a shot towards the goal at Sanders. Over to Mayers. Mayers walks in, has it on the hash marks, looking, shot thrown, and that one whistled over top of the goal, will bounce all the way back down into the Strathroy zone.
It's the downside of missing the net from the hash marks on the half boards. You miss the net, it's all the way out of the zone.
Hull with speed, works into the offensive zone, looks for a pass. Barrio onto the ice, and it can't be held in at the blue line by Mayers, working in. Simons, shorthanded chance, cuts through. Stubberfield, that one stopped by Diamond. Maroons bench wanted to call on that one. 12 seconds to go here in the Rockets power play. Bounces off the glass and out front, and the Maroons might have had another shorthanded chance there had it not been knocked away by Hull and into the corner. Now Noble keeps it at the blue line. Barrio sitting at about center. Shot thrown on. Big rebound chance. That one stopped by Diamond again. Picking this puck up. Fisher looking. Mayers will get it. Mayers to Hull, and Hull has it just off his stick. Looking for a long stretch pass. Tipped into the zone. Clerk chases it down. Clerk looking. Shovels it towards the goal. That one stopped by Linker. And now the Maroons long stretch pass. Dintino gets his stick in the way of that one. Would have been a good chance to work in for Ryan. Now Ryan works in on the right side. That one stopped by Diamond on a shot on the ice. Dintino picks it up, comes out front of his own goal, finds Kieran Jenny. Jenny, that pass off his stick. Carson Perry picks it up. Perry stopping, has it knocked away, still has the puck though. Now it's picked up by Power. Power off to the side. Ryan cuts in, looking, pass across, and a good shot there. But now it's going to be blown down here, as I believe the net has come off that same net as Diamond puts it back on. But 14:20 to go here in the second. The pace really picked up there the last few minutes.
Two great chances to score on that power play by the Rockets, and I'm not sure they had any shots on goal. The best chance, Hull, I'm not sure why he didn't shoot the puck. He tried to pass it back across the blue ice to Aspro, who ended up being covered, and the chance was lost. Face off to the right of Diamond here with 14:20 to go in the second period. Aspro in the face-off circle will face Power here for the Maroons.
That one dropped. Poirier in the corner. Rimmed around the boards. There and to help out Hoskins. Aspro strips him of the puck, gives it to Perry. Now return to Aspro. Aspro works in, and he returned past to Perry, but Perry didn't quite catch up. Aspro up to the point. Mucci shot. That one stopped. Battle out front as Hoskins is getting cross-checked there, and it's going to be sent back down into the Strathroy zone on a clearing attempt. Mucci can't get this one out. Morovich has it lost. Now Aspro trying to battle up against the boards at the blue line here. Perry trying to knock this one away just over top of Aspro, who reached up to try and grab it down into the corner. McCully, pass intercepted there. Behind the goal, Hoskins works into the corner, still has it down low for Aspro. Aspro centering pass chance for Adrian Franklin, who came onto the ice there. He goes up to the point. Chance out front, Hoskins tipped on goal, and Linker right there to see that one.
Great awareness by Linker. Heads up play by Hoskins as the puck came off the half wall toward the net. All he did was leave his stick on the ice to change direction, and it ended up right in front of Linker, who was ready to cover it.
Official Scheffler coming over to talk with the timekeeper's booth there. The clock ran for about 6 or 7 seconds after the whistle, so they're probably just going to hold the clock there. No, they put the time back up
8 seconds back up, yep.
Defensive zone draw won by the Maroons. Trying to clear that one. Stubberfield gets it. Plays it off to Brett Fisher. Fisher across center. Passes off to his brother Kyle. Kyle gets past Prue. Wide. Looks out front. That one bounces off a skate. Good chance. Stopped by Diamond again. And the puck bounces off into the corner while Hull plays it and gets it up to the hash marks. Now Spezial. Long pass to Rizzo. Rizzo knocks that one ahead. No one there. And the Maroons with some time to get back in their own zone. Brett Fisher from the blue line to Kyle, and Kyle in on the right side. Shot off a stick, and that one off into the corner. Now Spezial tries to get a chip pass there for Franklin. Prue gets it, tries to tie it up down low. Kyle Fisher sets up behind the net. Looking for a pass. This one unable to get it. Franklin going to throw it off the boards and down the ice, and it'll be an icing call here against Strathroy.
Brett to Kyle. Back to Brett. I feel like, Henrik, Daniel. After a while, they stopped calling him Sedin and just by their first name. Speaking of Henrik and Daniel Sedin, their numbers being retired just the other night by the Vancouver Canucks.
Off the draw. Rockets look to try and clear. It's Rizzo rimming that one around the boards. Takes a healthy hop, but Franklin there to pick it up. Back in his own zone. Jones stops that one with his skates before he shovels it back in. Now Prue tries to get this one out. Franklin able to get it. Now Rizzo going to chase this one down. Rizzo tries to cut to the goal. Chance. That one stopped by Linker. He got a one-handed shot off. And now he's taken down in the corner out of breath as the Maroons work out from their own zone. 12 minutes to go here in the period. Long shot thrown on. Diamond stops it. Big rebound, and he gets that one as well. Making the save and covering up.
His 2D did not realize that he didn't catch the puck, and it laid in front of him, but behind them. Now the referee's back over at the penalty box talking to the timekeeper. They're looking at pucks, or at the puck, a puck.
Good time for us to bring you the out-of-town scoreboard here as the two games we're watching coming to an end of their second periods. Leamington has really extended their lead on Sarnia. Now 6-1 with about a minute to go in the second period for Leamington. And then over in Kamoka, LaSalle has added a goal, but so has Kamoka. That one 5-1 with a minute to go in the second period. Off the draw, Riley Wood tries to pick that puck up. He's set down there. A big hit as Simons came in and knocked him down. Puck into the Strathroy zone. Burns tries to get this one out. Mayor's battling as well. Shot from long distance. Stopped by Diamond. Jenny picks it up. Arm of the official up. A penalty coming here to the Maroons as it's going to be touched up here as Burns was set down and an interference call on the way.
I appreciate the Maroons. Oh, and that'll catch somebody's attention as the Maroons fire the puck down into the Strathroy goal while Diamond is out for a walk. I think, who we got going to the ball? Lucas Fancy. The Maroons have spent the last couple of shifts trying to match the physical intensity of the Rockets. And that was a nice hit by Fancy. The problem was the Rocket didn't have the puck, which is the textbook definition of interference. 11:33 to go in the second. Power play Rockets.
Rockets had some good chances on their last power play. Mares looking, one-time shot thrown on. Linker makes the save, as it just takes 4 seconds to get the Rockets' first good chance on this power play.
Got a shot on goal. It's hard to score if you don't. Linker, not quite sure if he had that puck or not at first.
Aspro tied up in the corner. Sanders comes in to help him. It's Stubberfield working out the opposite side. Stripping of the puck. Sanders chance, and that one stopped by Linker. It sits at the side of the goal. Aspro comes up to the point for Wood. Wood to Aspro. He walks in. Goes back up top. Wood gonna come down low at the hash marks. Now up to the top for Hall. Hall across to Mares. Mares looking a pass. Wood chance out front. Sanders tries to tap it home, but Linker from his wallet covers that one up.
Tic-tac-toe passing by the Rockets. Great hustle play by Sanders, as it looked like the Maroons were going to be able to clear that puck. But he stripped the puck from the defenseman, got a great shot on goal, and then it just laid loose next to Linker there for a couple of seconds.
Aspro, another clean face-off winning here on the power play. Hall to Mares. Mares shot that one over top of the goal and hits off the glass. Healthy bounce out front. Down low, looking, chance. Aspro chance, and he throws that one up and over. Might have been tipped out front.
Yeah, they've ruled that it was deflected. He had to dust that off a little bit. He didn't put it right on his tape. He did get a shot away, but it was deflected up into the netting.
The puck movement on the power play for Strathroy's really impressed me so far tonight. They win the face-off back to Hall, who goes to Mares. Now back to Hall. A little trouble settling that one down, but it's Wood down low. Sanders just out of his reach. Mares will pick it up. Tries to go off to the opposite side. This one cleared up to the point, but knocking it down with the glove. Hall over to Wood. Wood looking towards the goal. Can't get that shot off. Spinning. It's Wood still with the puck here as he's going to pass that one off to Aspro down low. Aspro chasing that one down. Look at the energy from the Rockets captain. Mares in there to help him out in the corner. 45 seconds to go here in this Rockets power play. Taking that puck, clearing it up to the blue line, but keeping it in there. Yep. Tripped up, another penalty coming. Chance for Mares as he looked for the shot. It's going to be touched up here as Diamond was on his way to the bench. It's a tripping call, and for 33 seconds, the Rockets will be up on a 2-man advantage.
Great hustle plays all over the ice on this power play by the Rockets. Whether it's stripping the puck behind the net or, in that case, keeping the puck in and fighting through a check to do so. And as he kept the puck in, his feet were kicked out from under him. We now have a Rockets 2-man advantage for the next 33 seconds before Fancy will come out of the box, provided the Rockets don't score in the next 33 seconds. We now have a timeout being called by the Rockets.
Rockets realizing how important this 33 seconds of 2-man advantage and the ensuing 2 minutes of power play time is. A lot of times we talk about the Rockets power playing. They don't necessarily get the chances that they should. Not the case so far in these power plays tonight, especially this last one. Glorious chances for the first minute and a half.
Absolutely. And I said it a couple times, just great hustle plays. They're hauling all over the ice. And I don't hate this timeout, by the way. As you said, this is a big situation in this game. We're scoreless. 6 seconds shy of halfway through this game. This next 33 seconds and by extension 2 minutes is going to be huge for the Rockets. If they can score here, so far goals have been hard to come by for both teams. Both goaltenders playing well. Sorry to cut you off.
Reaching the halfway mark here of the period. Still no score in the second. And a huge opportunity here for Strathroy. Cleared right away there by the Maroons as they pick up the garbage on the draw. And the Rockets will have to quickly come back in their own zone and work up ice. Hall with some speed for Strathroy. Gets around to check and works into the offensive zone. Now holds onto it into the corner. It's Hull setting up down low. He's going to switch spots with Mares. Come up to the point where he's more familiar. He picks that puck up. Now Hall looks to Mares. Mares looking, shot, scores! Brendan Mares the power play goal. And with 4 seconds to go on the two-man advantage, the Rockets will keep the power play. It's 1-0.
Tic-tac-toe. Actually, a couple of plays there by Blake Hull, who, coming into the zone, he tried to drop it back to the point. He kind of misfired on the pass, ended up keeping control of it into the corner. And then when he took a pass up by the blue line, he was going to throw a D-to-D pass. Again, kind of flubbed it. Ended up getting it down to Mares. Bullet wrist shot finds its way through Linker. And still 1:31 to go on the power play, and the Rockets are up 1-0.
So a huge power play goal there for the Rockets on the two-man advantage. And now they'll get set to work here on the power play for a minute and 30 seconds. Into the zone. This one cleared, but knocked down by Perry at center. So Burns there. Burns, fancy right on him. Burns goes into the boards. Perry picks it up, and now the Rockets in their own zone. We'll have to try and set up and clear. Diamond knocks that one away. Chance out front, they score! A short-handed goal, and the Maroons have tied it at 1.
Josh Diamond trying to help his defenseman in his mind. Carson Perry, Burns got taken into the boards by Lucas Fancy. Perry picked up the puck, and when it left his stick, Diamond came around and actually knocked it away from Perry. Pass out front, one-timer, shorthanded goal. We're tied at 1.
Off the draw, Sanders will send it back to Hall, and we're back to where we were about a minute ago, tied. Sanders to center. Pass, Wood works into the zone. Wood pass off to Aspro. Aspro to Hall. Hall looking towards the goal. That one stopped up. Mares will pick it up to Wood down low. Wood out front. Sanders, chance. Linker makes the save, and he's going to cover it up with 45 seconds left here on the Rockets' power play.
And the Rockets go right back to what they were doing before on the power play. They gain the zone and some great passing around the zone, leading to a one-time chance out in front of the net.
Tied up off the draw. Aspro picks it up, goes up to the point. Hall picks it, walks across the line for Strathroy. He's going to elect to pass this one down low to Wood. Wood with a man right on him, strips him of the puck and sends that one 200 feet down the ice. It takes a healthy hop off the boards, and it's picked up by Hall again. Hall works around the defenders. Good pass finds Riley Wood, who streaks into the offensive zone, and will get set to set up for the final 20 seconds of this power play. Mares spinning. Gets that pass. Mares looking. Tries to come out front. This one stopped. Capped in at the blue line by Aspro. He goes down low for Mares. 9 seconds to go. Shot thrown on there from Mares. Mares will pick it up again in the corner. Now he's going to throw it off his skate. Trying to just shovel anything towards the net here. Time expires on the penalty. Centering pass. They're bouncing around. Linker makes the save. Chance up front for Aspro. He throws that one wide. Now puck up to the point. Poirier keeps it alive. Thrown towards the goal and tipped on there. Stopped by Linker. Trying to clear here. It's still alive for Strathroy. Aspro spins and gets away. Works his way out. Comes up to the point for Poirier. Poirier looking shot. That one stopped by Linker. And Sanders goes down to the ice after taking a little bit of a cross check. But after that 2-minute advantage, the Rockets will come out tied at 1.
Unfortunate turn of events after the big goal during the first penalty to keep them on the power play, and then just a bad series of events. Unfortunate. We're tied at 1, but the pressure is still on by the Rockets.
Chance Dintino works out front. Couldn't get a shot off after Clerk threw a big hit to separate the man from the puck. Poirier, big point shot. That one stopped by Linker. Comes out, and Ryan's going to be able to clear it to Marovic. Power back to Marovic. Comes in on the right side. Looks for a pass. Thiessen steps in. Shot. That one goes off a stick and will go out of play with the Maroons pressing there on a good offensive chance.
Despite giving up that shorthanded goal, they spent most of the final minute of that power play in the Chatham zone. So good to see that they didn't let that deflate them after taking the lead.
Poirier knocked away. Dintino tries to cut in here. Pass to Clerk. Clerk backhands that one off the side of the goal. Clerk down low in the corner. Works it up to the point for Poirier. He tries to come across. Fans on the pass. Marovic picks it up and comes through center. Now on the right side. Looks to get past Poirier and trying to leave that pass for Ryan. Poirier intercepts this one. He's going to flip it up into the air. Barrio will chase down that bouncing puck, but the D-to-D pass here from Thiessen finds Noble and then working in. Power way ahead of the puck there, Morovich. Power's just going to have to dump this one in. Mucci will go back and get it with Poirier off to his left side. Mucci off the boards now. Dintino's pass turned over. Chance Morovich looking. Toe drag move. Cuts through. It sits out front. And they score. What an effort play from Morovich. And the Maroons will take their first lead of the game, 2-1.
Bad turnover in their own end there. A little bit of a blind drop pass. And as you said, a great play by Morovich. He almost scored himself. Dangled Diamond out of the net, and the puck laid out front. It's buried with 6:31 to go in the second period. And the Maroons lead 2-1.
Aspro off the draw, going to knock this one in. The defensive play to keep the puck alive, but then the pass to Stubberfield just out of the reach. It's sent right back up. Perry running in to his own man. Fisher will bring it in here for the Maroons before losing it. Trying to go into the boards there, Burns, and get this puck away. Fisher looking, spinning, shot, scores! 3 quick ones. And the Maroons add to the lead, 3-1.
Fisher, Brett that is, with the turnaround, he just spin and shot it toward the net. I think it hit the skate of Kieran Jenny on its way just to the left of Diamond and ended up in the net. And in no time at all, it is 3-1 for Chatham.
Sucked the life right out of this building and this Rockets club. Off the draw, sending that one in is Riley Pollock. Burns going to shovel that one up off the stick of Toby Rizzo. Toby Rizzo, good play. Spezial bring it in on the left side. Thrown towards the goal. Linker knocks that one away with his stick. Big hit thrown there by Franklin, but the Maroons work into the offensive zone. Kyle Fisher, Noble who's working in, hands it off to Brett over top of his stick. Pollock walks across the line, shot thrown on. Diamond sees that one through the traffic and will cover up to make that stop with 5:39 remaining here in the second.
And all the good work that they had done in the first 31 minutes of this game has completely come undone. Bad luck on the first goal, I would say. Bad drop pass on the second goal. And the third goal, just a bad bounce off a skate. But they are down 3-1.
Shot thrown on. That one tipped out front. Off a skate again. Almost found the back of the net off to the left side of Diamond. Rockets pinned in their own zone right now, looking to try and clear. It's Prue battling with the puck. He's going to throw this one on a backhand. It's going to go up and out of play. And I believe it might have been off a Maroon. We'll wait and see what they bring the face off, probably inside of the Strathroy zone.
I thought it went off the Maroon stick at the blue line. However, face off to the left of Diamond.
Off the draw, it's dumped back into the Strathroy zone here. Hall will go in the corner to get it. Armstrong trying to make a move to get past his man. He's thrown into the boards there by Hall. Picking it up behind the net. Trying to get this one away. Wood right on his man. Thrown on goal. It's blocked. Hall will come in and pick it up. Come forward offensively. In across the blue line, it's Hall. Makes a move to get past. Tries to shovel this one down low. Mayers leaves it. Wood looks to come out front. Thrown on goal. Stopped by Linker. Rebound chance. The Rockets can't get it. Now up to the point. Poirier looking shot. That one 2 feet over top of the goal. Here to pick it up, Simons, as he finds that long pass over. And Fancy's going to dump this one off the boards. Bouncing puck. Diamond will be right there to cover it up for Strathroy.
It seems like I mentioned how after the shorthanded goal that the Rockets didn't let it get to them. They turned around and had a great shift that followed that. The one player who has seemed to maybe be a little bit rattled by all this is Josh Diamond. He's been kind of moving left to right, not quite as well as he was earlier in the game. We're going to need him if we're going to come back in this game.
Dintino fights that one off and sends the puck off to face off into the Chatham zone. They're going to intercept this one. Clerk will bring it in. Clerk into the offensive zone. Looking shot. That one stopped by Linker. Rebound chance. Dintino out front. His pass couldn't find anyone. And Power will pick it up and swoop back behind the Chatham net and get set to set up and come down ice with 4:15 to go here in the second. Return pass to Power as he works into the offensive zone. On the left side, shot. That one missing the glove side of Josh Diamond. Will bounce and come all the way back out. And then dumped into the zone by Dintino as he goes in against Thiessen. Thiessen pokes that one past him. Barrio bouncing in there to try and help out. Dentino throws a hit. Kept alive by Poirier. Shot thrown on. Knocked away. Arm of the official comes up here. Penalty on its way. And I believe it's going to be against Zach Barrio.
Yeah.
A tripping call will send Barrio to the box and the Maroons to the power play with 3:49 remaining here in the second period.
Oh, looks like we got one from each.
Pardon me, power going off as well for Chatham.
Yeah.
And he got an interference call, so.
One. It looks as though one official had one of them and the other official had the other. Because it was the back official that had Barrio.
He's
which was
the one
definitely
we
a
originally
trip.
saw.
Yeah, we saw that. That was definitely a trip. I didn't see the interference call.
Burns walking, shot from the point. That one blocked away by Linker. Perry's going to shuffle it back down low. Hoskins sent into the boards there. He's going to lose his stick. Cleared up, but Burns keeps it alive and then finally cleared back out to center. Carson Perry goes D to D to Kieran Jennings. Who's going to throw this one off the boards just out of the reach of Hoskins and Aspro. Now it's intercepted. Hoskins tried to tip that one past Stubberfield to Kyle Fisher. Kyle Fisher inside of the zone. Stubberfield towards the goal. That one way wide, bounces all the way back up to the point. Now shot thrown on. Intercepted by Burns. Burns kicks it back up to his stick as he comes through center. Rubbed out by Stubberfield, who takes the puck from him. And then the Maroons, once again, breaking up an offensive chance for the Rockets. Tied up right down in front of us here at center ice. Perry tried to knock that one away. It's Aspro streaking in. Wide on the right side. Onto his backhand, cuts through, looks for a pass up to the point. No one there as the Rockets defense towards the bench here. 2:47 left here in the second period. The Rockets desperately trying to get themselves back into this game. Hoskins shovels it towards the goal. Linker was out of his net to play it. Bounces all the way back up and then rimmed around the boards there. Linker stops it right behind his net with Mayers circling back down there looking to try and pick the puck up. Now he's going to strip the puck there, work it back into his own zone, pass to Prue. Prue to Wood, who dumps it in there. Sanders will go chase in the corner. Sanders looks out front. Mears might have had a chance there, where the puck gets right past him and all the way out to center. Rockets dumping in here. Time winding down in the second period. Clearing attempt goes off a shin pad. Sanders down low for Wood. Wood taken down there as he goes into the boards. Rockets bench might have wanted to call on that one, and now he's taken down again, but the Maroons work out. Quickly breaking through, it's Boudreau. Boudreau with Mayers right on him. Mayers able to strip the puck, bouncing away. Wood almost had that one, but Babbage knocked it away with the stick. Working in here, getting past. Bouncing off the boards, thrown around the boards from Prue. And this one, even on this chewed-up ice, will come all the way back down for an icing call against Strathroy with 1:36 to go in the second.
The downside of about a 3-minute stretch where things didn't quite go their way. Talked earlier about not, being top-heavy scoring-wise. When the Maroons make a mistake in their end, the Rockets haven't been able to score. When the Rockets have made a mistake, the Maroons have buried.
Armstrong off the draw, looking for a chance. Wood picks it up. Wood knocks that one ahead. Sanders to go and try and chase it down. Now the Rockets get it through. Prue has that one knocked off his stick. Tripping up a man in the process, but now flipped up and into the rafters. It'll go out of play and another face-off here just inside of the Strathroy zone.
And how many times have we oohed and awed at the chances that the Rockets have had in front of Linker, and they just haven't been able to bury. And you turn around here and 2 shots inside of a minute, and the Maroons took a 1-1 game and made it 3-1.
Capitalizing on the mistakes of Strathroy here in the second. They have themselves a 3-1 lead and look to try and keep that into the third here with 1:15 to go in the second. Noble from the point, shot thrown on. That one didn't make it towards Diamond. Was blocked by a skate as Mucci in the corner now. Tries to get this one away. Simon's in there to help out for Chatham. It gets up to the blue line. Dentino almost squeezed that one past. He would have had a break chance for their Strathroy. Poirier behind the net. 2 Maroons right on him. Chance out front there. That one's knocked away by Mucci, who got back in on the attack. Fancy now. Pass over. Dentino strips it. Dentino works forward. He's got Barrio with him. Dentino cutting in, looking towards it. Can't get the pass through. It was broken up there by a great defensive play. Simons now Works through to center. Barrio right on him with 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Stick comes up, penalty on its way. It's coming to Strathroy. Simons now on the left side, works in. Simons, opposite corner, spinning. Down low, Clark will touch up, and the penalty is going to be a holding call. And the Rockets, and myself included, wondering where the high sticking call was as Barrio got a stick up in his mask.
The official that called the hold on Barrio was down in the corner behind them, so I'm not completely surprised if he was blocked out from the high stick. But with 19.5 to go in the second period, the Rockets are going to find themselves up against it here, being shorthanded.
Hall spinning, sending that one down the ice. Aspro will come in on the attack, but Linker out of his net to play it. Linker around the boards over to McKim. McKim spinning and getting away there. Aspro in. Aspro strips out the puck hard on Linker here, and then he's going to be taken down, and then Linker punches him here, and that's going to be a penalty for sure. Kevin Linker reached down and punched the back of Aspro's head with his blocker.
He had all day to think about that too. It was almost like I thought he was going to, and then he stopped, and then he decided, you know what, I'm going to do this. And with Aspro laying face down on the ice, Linker drove his blocker into the back of Aspro's head. And Aspro's talking to him right now.
4.6 left here in the second, and
I don't see anybody going to the box to serve for Linker. Somebody's got to go.
it's just going to be a 2, although it was a very aggressive punch with the blocker to the back of Daniel Aspro's head. 4.6 left here. The Rockets might have had a chance off the draw. It was tied up, and that'll do it for the end of this second period of play. But the Rockets might have got themselves a little bit of a break there thanks to Evan Linker picking up the penalty for Chatham, who for the third time tonight has taken a penalty after going on the power play.
Third time tonight they've done it inside the first 20 seconds of the power play. So we're going to the third period. It's 3-1 for Chatham. The Rockets have played a good game. They had about a 3-minute stretch. Bad luck more than bad management on the first goal. But after that, the Maroons just buried on the chances that they had, and the Rockets have been unable to do that. And case in point, late in that period, Jordan Dentino had the puck going in on a 2-on-1. He had all sorts of room to shoot the puck, and he tried to make a pass through a guy to his other winger. And that's probably about the fourth time, just in that second period alone, where I felt the best chance the Rockets had was to just shoot the puck, and they tried to make passes to guys who might were covered or there were sticks in between. And they're down 3-1, headed to the third period, and they're going to need some goals.
The Rockets got the first goal of the game on a Brendan Mares power play goal from Blake Hall and Brandon Sanders for Brendan Mares, goal number 26 on the season, coming on the power play. But it was the Chatham Maroons firing right back, getting a shorthanded goal from Evan Wells, and then Zach Power and Brett Fisher, 3 goals in the span of just about 3 minutes. Give the Maroons a 3-1 lead. That is where we sit. The shots on goal it's tied at 24 between these two clubs after 40 minutes of play, and we will play a minute and 41 seconds of 4-on-4 to start the third period of play.
If they keep doing what they've been doing, they are still in this game. A little bit of bad luck. Hopefully Diamond can find himself in the intermission here. Like I said, I think he was probably the one player who seemed to be the most rattled after what happened. But if he can kind of settle himself down, the team's been playing pretty well in front of him. And with any luck at all, the physical play will lead to some goals in the third period.
Rockets trailing the Maroons by a score of 3-1. Elsewhere out of town, 2 games going on here in the West that we've been watching. Leamington is in Sarnia. That game now with about 16 minutes to go. Leamington leading by a score of 7-1. And then over in Kamoka, very similar story, 6-1 in favor of the LaSalle Vipers. Here, though, 3-1 scores. The Maroons score 3 in the second period, and have themselves a 2-goal lead. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey to start the third period. Don't go anywhere. We'll go ahead and we'll take the break. You're listening and watching Strathroy Rockets hockey on YouTube and Hockey TV.
You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards it. It finds his shot, scores! Across and the shot scores! And that one goes wide. James out front scores!
Well, we welcome you back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Center here in Strathroy. 40 minutes come and gone here, and a 3-1 lead for the Chatham Maroons. It was 0-0 after 20, and some scoring in that second period, although all of it happening in about a 3.5-4 minute stretch in the middle of the period there. The Rockets getting the first tally on the power play from Brendan Mayers, and then quickly responding shorthanded were the Maroons, and then looking back, 2 more goals after that. Eldon, none of those goals were fantastic goals where the Maroons outworked Strathroy, and we talked about it off air. We think Strathroy's been the better team, but they just got unlucky, made a few bad plays, and now they trail by 2 heading into the final period.
For I would say 37 out of the 40 minutes, they've been the better team, and they're down 3-1. And honestly, the biggest thing, we mentioned it, is the Maroons have been able to capitalize on the Rockets' mistakes, and the Rockets have not been able to capitalize on Chatham's mistakes. The Rockets have had more good chances to score tonight than the Maroons, and I would say that the grade A scoring chances, it's probably not close. But Linker's made some saves, and the only goal out of those 3 that I would say hard work was involved started with a bad drop pass by the Rockets in their own zone, but then Mirovic just outworked both the defenseman in front of him and Diamond to lay the puck out front for his teammate to score the third goal. The second goal. But 20 miles to go here. They're within 2. They're going to start 4-on-4. And I would say probably 3 of their best players tonight, Aspro, Mayers, and Blake Hull, will start.
It's 4-on-4 for first minute 41 of this third period of play. McKim takes it back inside of the Chatham zone here, and he'll go behind his net, set up and get ready to come down ice. Mirovic with it. Mirovic tries to get past Aspro. He gets to the blue line here, and Aspro takes the puck, picks it up for Strathroy. He's going to circle back and get ready to set it up himself. Hands it off to Prue, who's passed. That one turned over. Babbage brings it in to Ryan. Ryan on the right side. Shot blockered away by Diamond. Bounces all the way back up to Daniel Aspro, who picks it up in front of the penalty bench. Running into the linesman there. Gets it back to Prue. Prue past to Hull, and Hull looking for an option here. Skates and gets away. That one comes back down, and Hull's going to beat him to the puck here on the left side. Hull shot that one off the side of the goal. Babbage picks it up and brings it back up ice here for the Maroons. Mirovic to Ryan. Ryan on the left side. Mirovic, good pass, shot, rebound chance. Diamond gets across, and he was right there to make the save, but unable to get a shot off there is Babbage. Flipping it up to center, knocking it down with his stick, Ryan. Ryan once again brings it in on the left side. Looks for a pass as he sets up. This one off a skate. Now has it. Opposite side, Mucci will come in, but it's McCauley pinching. McCauley keeping it in, battling there, Aspro to get it away, and then Aspro's going to go chase it down against McKim with Mayers off to his right. Aspro strips the puck from McKim, brings it into the offensive zone, spins, passes that one out front. Mayers tries to get in the way of the pass, but the Maroons break it out and bring it in. Now into the offensive zone, Mirovic cuts to the middle, looks, shot, scores. Beats Diamond, blocker side. And the Maroons add an early one here to tack on to the lead 4-1.
With 1 second remaining in the 4-on-4, Barrio just about to come out of the penalty box. Diamond loses his net a little bit. Mirovic has him moving from right to left, and he fires it back blocker side, top shelf. And a minute 40 into the third, it's now 4-1 for Chatham.
Rockets having to play come from behind here now. 10 seconds of power play time, but they probably won't even be able to get into the Maroons zone with that time as they're now in their own zone. It's Riley Wood picking it up in front of the Strathroy bench, working into the offensive zone, wide on left side, shot, big rebound, bounces around out front, and the Maroons pick it up, and Fisher now with a chance to clear, he will, as he hands that one off, and now they work into the offensive zone. Jenny pinching, Thiessen picks it up, Thiessen towards the goal, big rebound chance, Diamond stopped that one, sitting in the crease, Jenny comes in to play the body on Fisher, and now the Rockets send that one down the ice, and possibly not knowing the situation, it'll be an icing call. Not a great start to the period here for Strathroy.
No, absolutely not. As I said, Diamond moving right to left. Marovic beats him back to the blocker side. And this is now a monumental task for the Rockets with 17:39 left in the third.
Jenny right off the face-off picks it up and now throws that one long stretch past Dintino, knocks it down and gets it into the offensive zone. Dintino tries to break away and pass that one out front. Sanders in to help him out. Pollock behind the net, passes that one. Pruin pinching, plays the body, but they're unable to get the puck, and it's scooped up and worked forward here all the way through center and dumped in by Pollock. Hull to Prue. Prue, long stretch pass, finds Clerk. Clerk's going to work in here on the left side. Looking, shot that one, whistled wide of the glove side of Linker. Comes all the way back out to center, and now the Maroons, Fisher, Brett, cuts, good move to get past Prue. Looking shot, stopped by Diamond. Rebound comes out here. Rockets trying to clear his Hull. Takes the hit there into the corner. Spezial spinning to get away there. Thrown up off the boards. Rizzo, it gets up to the blue line, but capped in. Now knocked off the puck, Armstrong, and he gets it back in the corner. Working hard to get this puck through. Spezial up to Clerk, and now Clerk flipping it high up into the air, but gloving that one down, passing it over was Babbage as Fancy dumps it in. Back behind the Strathroy goal, it's Hull to Clerk. Clerk trying to go between his legs there to get that puck out. Hull now going to bring it out front of the Strathroy bench with men all over him. He gets it up to the blue line, but it's capped in. Armstrong now works his way around. Simons has it knocked off the puck. Almost got a shot off, and now Clerk's going to work it forward. Clerk splitting the D here, gets his way in, can't get a shot off. That one thrown wide. And the puck goes off into the corner where the Maroons will pick it up and once again clear this one into the Strathroy zone. Wells cutting, can't get that shot off as he's knocked down. It's Wes Poirier with it. Poirier getting to center, dumps this one in off the shin pads of Babbage. Linker out of his goal to play it, rims it all the way around. And the whistle will go here.
The Rockets had the puck heading out of their own zone. The net was off behind Diamond, and somebody was screaming that the net was off. But the official doesn't blow the whistle until the Maroons touch it. 15:44 to go here in the third.
Face-off one back here by the Maroons. They play this one up power at center over to Marovic. Marovic to A.J. Ryan, who works in on the right side. He goes down into the corner, comes out front. That pass going to miss everyone and come all the way back down into the Chatham zone. Right on. Perry turned over. Aspro, chance thrown on goal. That one stopped by Linker. Picked up and coming back the other way with speed. Ryan on the right side. Poirier right on him. Rubs him out into the boards. Now picking this puck up. Aspro trying to get the puck away here. Hoskins in there to help him out. Poirier in the corner now. All the way up and then down the ice. No icing. McCulley had to play on it at the blue line.
Unfortunately for Aspro on that chance, he didn't get the shot away quick enough. Linker was able to get back into the net. Glorious chance for the Rockets.
Turnover here as Mares picks it up. Mares pass to Wood. Can't get it. Now Wood picks it up. Down low Mares. Mares looks to come out front. Bouncing puck. Rockets can't get it. And that offensive chance is going to go away from here. Now Burns, long pass. That one tipped in by Ryan into the Chatham zone. Linker's out of his net to play it. Off onto the opposite side, Wood. Wood, down low, Sanders in his skates doesn't quite know where it is, pardon me. Up to the point, one-time chance there. Wood tried to throw that one on goal quickly, but he couldn't get the shot off, and it's dumped back in by Kieran Jenny. Almost 6 minutes gone here in the third. Turnover behind the goal. Wood couldn't get the puck, as that one went right underneath his stick. And the Rockets not getting any luck here in the third. It's Ryan up on the left side here for the Maroons into the offensive zone. Mears picks up the puck that was lost there. Looking for a long pass. This one knocked out of the air by Wells. Wells brings it in on sign, a pass to Jones. Jones taken away there as Wood picks the puck up, flips it down there. Bouncing puck into the far right corner. It's Wood in the corner. He gets rubbed out. Mayer's there to pick it up. Mayer's spinning and getting away. Mayer's behind the net. And try and look out front for it. Down low. This one gets away. Wood now against Noble. It's Clerk coming out the opposite side with it. Down low. Wood flipping that one way over top of everyone. It's Prue at the blue line, losing this one. Jones, Wells, and Wells in on the left side. Looking shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Lockered into the corner off his stick and then cleared there as Mayers knocked that one down with his stick. No high sticking as it was touched up by the Maroons, who now dumped that one in. Tipped on by Jones, and it's Hull. Hull from behind the goal. Playing this one off the boards. This one tipped, and it'll hit off someone in the Maroons bench, and that faceoff will come all the way down into the Chatham zone. 12:57 left here in the third.
Not really sure. Well, they're going to say that one off a rocket, I'm guessing. Deflect. That's a long deflection into the Chatham bench.
D here as Fisher goes across to McKim. Now that long pass tipped by Spezial goes into the Strathroy zone. Picking it up, Poirier. Poirier spinning, getting away, and will bring this one up ice for Strathroy on the left side. Tipping that one past Babbage. Poirier in the corner. Poirier looking out front. Chance there. Can't get the shot off. Dintino in to pick it up. Has that one knocked off his stick, and Brett Fisher will pick it up on the left side. Spinning and getting away from Dintino. Brings it in, top of the circle. Fisher looking, shot. That one blocked. Barrio knocks it down, and then Barrio comes back the other way past to Dintino. Dintino wide, tries to work his way past. Chance there, and that one shoveled wide of the goal. Spezial behind the net. Now he comes out on the left side. Looks for a pass across. Barrio looking, shot, scores! Zach Barrio on a pass from Spezial. He beats Linker, and the Rockets pull back within two.
Great pass, great shot. Zach Barrio going top side on the glove side. On a, as you said, a great pass from Spezial. It's now 4-2. 12:08 to go in the third period. And they're not dead yet.
Face off one back there, and Burns will dump that one into the corner and give chase. Zach Barrio's 11th of the season has us back within two. From the corner now. Rockets with some life here as Hoskins throws the hit and then brings it back behind the net. Gets this puck up to the point, but Burns will have to retreat as Armstrong picks it up and comes through. He's hooked up a little bit there. Hoskins to Jenny. Jenny spins, goes back behind the Strathroy net. Rimmed around the boards. This one gets up and back here. Trying to knock that one away, Burns. Armstrong comes in on Jenny on the right side. Looking shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Diamond going to take the rebound and cover it up with 11:26 to go here in the third.
A little bit of offense going to their legs. Good thing here for the Rockets. Aspro, Perry, Hoskins, Hull, and Prue over the boards now.
There to try and help out Hoskins. Can't get a shot off there in the offensive zone. Chance, another one thrown on. That one goes wide as the Rockets unable to clear their zone yet. Aspro, penalty coming here as he got a stick up high. Hoskins brings it into the offensive zone. It's going to be touched up here. And the Rockets will go to the power play with 11:10 to go here in the third and trailing by 2. It's going to be Morovich going off for the Maroons.
Well, now that Barrio has them within 2, this power play could be big for them. 11:10 to go. Over the boards to start here. Aspro, Wood, Sanders, Hull and Mayers on the point.
One cleanly back. Hull, pass to Mayers. Mayers looking, shot, scores! It's tipped out front. And the Rockets just 6 seconds into the power play bring it within 1.
What a shot. Mayers has a heavy wrist shot. And he put that on net. And as you said, I believe it was Sanders in front, judging by his reaction, that deflected it. You could hear it up here. It was clearly tipped. And Sanders leads the way in the handshake line, so to speak, through the bench. Generally meaning, I'm the guy who scored. As you said, 6 seconds in, 4-3.
Rockets power play strikes again tonight. And this is once again a hockey game. Wood now going to bring it into the offensive zone. Trying to go to pass over to Mears. Mears down low. He's got Babbage right on him. This puck comes up to the point. Poirier keeps it alive. Pass to Sanders. Sanders stripped of the puck, but he's able to get it back down low, knocking it off Stubberfield's stick. Babbage now for Chatham to work up ice. Long pass. This one out of the reach of everyone, and will go for icing against the Maroons. The energy in this building has changed quite dramatically over the last few minutes. The Rockets bringing it within one, and a few games that I believe they're close to, if not have gone final around the league. It looks like LaSalle and Leamington will hold on to those wins most indefinitely. Poirier knocking it back in. Wood coming in to help. Mears will pick it up. Mears in, looking, can't get the inside out move. It's going to be dumped back in by Mucci. Late to get out here, Sanders. He's out, and in come the Rockets. Pass off the skates there. Spezial into the offensive zone. Cuts through center, Pass back, as that one's going to miss Mucci. Mucci around the boards. Babbage in, but that one kept in at the blue line. Back down low. Wells cuts through. Wells knocked down. A big hit there from Mucci. Maroons bench looking for a call there. They're not going to get it. Poirier rubbing out his man into the boards as well. They're tied up in the right side now, trying to bring it out. Can't get it. Brett Fisher. Fisher now. This one losing it. Mears knocks it away. Spezial brings it forward. He's knocked down right at center ice here. It's Wood against Wells. Wells knocking Wood down to the ice, and then Wood right on top. Oh no, that one called onside again there, as the linesman ruling that he brought it in onside. Dintino at the hash marks trying to get this one away. Boudreau brings it into the corner, bouncing puck out front. This one's going to be cleared up and down the ice, and it will be an icing call against Strathroy. 9:14 to go.
The Rockets bench, or somebody maybe sitting behind the Rockets bench. I hope that didn't come from the bench. Talking to that far side linesman.
Good effort played Dintino, but he couldn't get the puck out. Jones off on the hash marks, gets it down low here. Maroons in the offensive zone, but the Rockets trying to clear. This one up to the point. Dintino with it. Dintino can't get it past Boudreau. Boudreau looking, can't get this one on, as it's going to go out of play. Off a stick, and the faceoff will come to the right of Josh Diamond.
I promised in the first period I would not use his name again tonight, and I will not. But there's another curious call on a play that certainly looked offside.
Defensive zone face-off here for Strathroy. This one up to the point, walking in with it, back in. That one up down. And the face-off, another one there, is Diamond clashing the leather on the backhand.
Glove hand has not been a problem for him tonight. Anything that's been up near his head or off to his left, he's snaked out that left hand and made the play.
Official and linesman having a conversation right out front of the Strathroy bench. And it looks like we're okay for the face-off inside of the Strathroy zone. Right off the draw, comes back out front. That one fired over top of the goal. Maroons with another good chance. Now battling with it. Aspro tries to strip the puck there. It's Hall. Hall going to go off the boards. Hoskins. Hoskins works his way past, brings it forward into the offensive zone. Left side, Hoskins wide. Perry down to the ice, but gets back up to his feet. It's Noble losing the puck there. Aspro back down low. Hoskins up to the boards. Aspro taken there. And back the other way comes Chatham. That one sent down the ice, but right on goal. And Diamond will cover up. 8:20 to go here in the third.
Out-of-town score of note for Strathroy fans. LaSalle has defeated Kamoka 8-2 in Kamoka. And it appears to be, there still shows time left here. Leamington up 9-1 on Sarnia with 16 seconds remaining in that game.
So the good news for Strathroy is neither of those two teams will move closer tonight. And the Rockets, one goal down here on the Maroons, looking to try and grab some points. 8 minutes to go from their own zone. McCauley pass that one in the skates. They're going to bring it in here. Power cuts two, can't get it over. Chance, and they score.
I think that's a hat trick for Marovich.
They bring it in and somehow work it over. And yes, leading the way is Marovich, and he's going to put the Maroons up by 2 once more.
One mistake, that's all it takes. And Marovich has been able to pot 3 now tonight. And it is 5-3 for the Maroons with 7:55 remaining in the third period.
Rockets will once again have to try and come back from a 2-goal deficit late here in this third period. Bringing it back into the offensive zone, wide on the left side there. Power spins, looks for a pass. Mucci knocks that one away from him. Now kept in at the blue line. In there to help him out, Sanders, Mayers as well. Bouncing puck, it was touched with a high stick. It's going to be cleared up and somehow kept in at the blue line there by Ryan. Marovich down low, Power with it. Mucci knocks that one away from him. It's Marovich picking it up. Sanders going to try and strip the puck there from him. Mucci pass into the skates of Wood. Wood was at center though, and it's tipped off his skates and played by Linker as he goes behind his back to the opposite side. Ryan will cut to the middle here. Get past the forecheck of Sanders out front of his own bench. Passes that one over. Bouncing puck. McCauley able to corral it, shovel it in on goal, and block it away by Josh Diamond. Marovich down low, spins, gets away from Mucci. Pass out front, Chance. That one stopped by Diamond. Rebound, another one. That one rifled off the crossbar. Point shot, this one thrown wide as the Maroons all over the Rockets here. It's going to be Wood chipping that one past. Mayers in a foot race with Thiessen. Mayers going to beat him, looking shot. Big rebound, Sanders! That one rifled off the post. And it's going to be blown down.
The net is off.
As the net is off once more. Or is it? I don't know why else that would have been blown down, but the net looks to be on.
Nope, there he goes. He just put it back on. It wasn't off by much. Keen eye by the official there that puck did come off. Great play on the rebound. Unfortunate circumstance there for the Rockets that it ended up going off the goal post.
Down in the Chatham zone, Fisher. Barrio intercepts that one, tries to shovel it over, bring it out front, Rizzo. It's up to the point, Hall. Hall shot that one wide. Prue. Back down low, Rizzo picks it up. Rizzo can't get it towards the goal. Maroons will pick it up, bring it through center. Kyle Fisher over to his brother Brett. Brett towards the goal. That pass just out of the reach there. Barrio is going to pick it up off the boards, and the Rockets will come the other way. That pass knocked away, and the Maroons take control here. Kyle Fisher to the middle. Can't get the shot off there. It was knocked away, and now Hall's going to throw it off the boards to Toby Rizzo, who clears it up to the blue line. Spezial giving chase. Now Prue in to help him out. This one will go off the boards. Rizzo knocks it past Babic into the corner. Rockets losing some energy here. 5:45 to go in this third period. Puck bounces around. Fisher ties it up against the boards here for the Maroons inside of their own zone. Rimmed around to the opposite corner. This one's going to be knocked up. Brings it out front of the Chatham bench and then gets to center before dumping that one into the right corner. Rizzo will pick it up and set up behind the Strathroy net. 5:20. All that remains here in the third period. Rockets trailing by 2. Rizzo. Pass over to Spezial, who clears center, dumps this one in. Barrio will go in there to get it. Bouncing puck. This one cleared up. Knocked down. Burns with it. Able to get away from the puck there. Hoskins battling as well. Stick on the ice is able to stop that one. As Mucci takes that D-to-D pass, brings it back inside of the Strathroy zone. Now goes over to Burns. Burns knocked off his stick slightly by Jones. Comes back out front, Carson Perry to Aspro, and now Aspro with speed. Breaks his way in, Perry passed to Hoskins, but he was trailing back. Hoskins out front, pad save. Looking, another chance there, knocked down to the ice, Aspro. He's a little bit slow to get up here. Mucci pinching, looking shot. That one stopped by Linker. Aspro into the corner, rubbed out by Noble, flipped up in the air, and down the ice. Burns chasing it. Jones right on him. Burns gets that one away. Rockets running out of time here. It's Hoskins. Hoskins through center into the offensive zone, looking shot. That one stopped by Linker. Another chance. Hoskins towards the goal. Can't get it on goal. Perry up to the point for Hall. Hall's shot. That one tipped off a stick into the corner. Perry spinning. Down low for Hoskins. Hoskins out front. No one there for Strathroy. Pass up to Armstrong, who will bring it forward here for Chatham. Rubbed out by Poirier. He goes into the boards. Poirier picks the puck up in the corner. Spins and gets away. Puts that one through the legs and then reverses. Rimmed around the boards. It'll have to be a chase game now. It's Poirier setting up behind the net for Strathroy. They're down to their final 3:40 here in this game. Long pass. Tipped up there by Mayers. Sanders was giving chase. Pass through. This one down the ice. And an icing against the Maroons will bring the face-off inside of their zone.
Running out of time. 3:29 to go here in the third. Down by 2. The face-off will be to the left of Linker in the Chatham zone. Sanders will take this draw. Flanked by Dentino and Mayers.
Wins it towards the goal, but no one there for Strathroy. It's going to be cleared up and down the ice there by the Maroons. Poirier back with Fancy right on him. Poirier trying to tie up Fancy. It's knocked away from him. Dentino picks it up at the hash marks. His clearing attempt intercepted by Armstrong to the goal and then poke checked away there by Josh Diamond. Point, Babbage works away. Now down low. Looking pass out front. They can't get a shot off. Knocked away. Hall can't get it through. Dentino works it up now, but it's stopped at center and thrown in from center ice. Diamond gloves it through. Hall back down low. Poirier trying to set up here. Just 2:50 to go in this third period. Poirier past the Mayers. Mayers slap pass over to Sanders. Sanders out front of the Strathroy bench. Long past the Mayers. Mayers breaks into the offensive zone. Looking pass over, and he can't get it through. Intercepted, and Ryan brings that one forward here for Chatham. Knocked past there. Power couldn't get it through. Tied up at the blue line. Trying to knock it past. Dentino with Aspro out there and Mayers as well. Out to center. Bouncing puck. Prue picks it up and comes in offensively. Spencer Prue wide on the right side. Throws that one over. Mayers has it hop over top of his stick up to the point for Burns. Diamond looking towards the goal here. Mayers looking out front up to the point. Diamond to the bench. Looking. Aspro. One-time shot. That one stopped by Linker. And up and out of play over top of the glass. 2:02 remaining.
Furlong channeling his inner Patrick Waugh here with more than 2 minutes to go. Pulling the goaltender. 2:02 remain in the third period. The Rockets will have the extra attacker on the ice. Mayers, Wood, Aspro, Dentino, Prue, and Burns, the 6 Rockets skaters.
Picking that puck up right off the draw. Fisher, long shot, scores as he finds the empty net and extends the Maroons lead to 3.
That took 6 seconds. Lost the face-off in the offensive zone. One pass out of the zone, crossed the neutral zone line. 6-3 Chatham.
And with 1:56 to go here in the third, looking like the final nail in the coffin of this game for Strathroy. Started with so much promise. Maroons work out from their own zone now. Fisher pass over. Boudreau left side shot. That one stopped by Diamond, who will cover up. And we'll get a face-off inside of the Strathroy zone now.
They're just going to nurse this one home now. Face-off to the right of Diamond with 1:43 remaining. Well, we talked about the 37 out of 40 minutes being the better team. That has not been the case in the third period. Chatham came out to play here in the third.
They got the early goal and didn't look back.
As I said prior to the game, this 2 points is just as important to Chatham in terms of seeding to get home ice versus LaSalle in the first round of the playoffs.
Rockets trying to clear here. Spezial will pick it up in front of the penalty bench. Dodges a few hits there and tries to clear. Gets past a few as Boudreau was right on him. Spezial the center pass, trying to find Rizzo. Couldn't find him. It's Pollock in across center and dumping that one in.
That hit the official. That dump in.
Now down low, Jones. Jones spinning and getting away from danger before handing it back off to Wells down low. Wells tried to bring that one out front with the Rockets right on him. It comes up to the point. Pollock keeps it in at the blue line. His pass intercepted. It's going to be Rizzo working in here against Noble. Rizzo, toe drag move is knocked away, but the arm comes up here. And now Rizzo going at him here. And this is not good.
I missed what got that going there, but Rizzo has absolutely, he is beside him. He is so angry, driving the head of the Chatham player who I can't identify from here into the ice. It's Evan Wells.
Rizzo went in on a short break there. Might have had a chance to go to the net and get a shot, but he tried to go for a toe drag move to get past the defender.
Lost the puck,
and then Wells was coming in on the back check and gave him a hit from behind, looked like a cross check, and was getting a penalty for it. But then the whistle blew and Rizzo
reacted
to it, went after him, and has got himself the gate. With 56.7 to go here in the third, and fans heading to the exits now.
He climbed right on top of Wells, doing everything he could to make as much head contact as possible. As all four officials stand in front of the penalty bench, the scorekeeper's booth. Burns hanging out, waiting for word on what's going to come of this. Thiessen waiting for the Maroons to hear the news.
So this one almost
the result
finished up here. 56 seconds left, and the Maroons, for them, a huge 2 points tonight to, well, keep pace with LaSalle, who was also victorious on the road in Kamoka. So they're not going to gain any ground on the Vipers, and I believe they're still in reach, though.
Yeah, the 4 points behind. So the 2 points tonight for LaSalle will give them 54. The two points for Chatham will give them 50.
So they remain that 4 points behind.
And Chatham does still have a game in hand. This, including tonight, Chatham has 5 games remaining, where most of the rest of the teams seem to only have 4, including the games tonight. The outcome of these penalties will have little consequence on the score. It is 6-3 for the Maroons. 56.7 seconds remain in the third period as Morovich joins Burns outside the half circle in front of the score booth. The scores table. We might have a decision here on something, although no time has gone up on the board yet.
Slowly figuring everything out here.
Well, we don't know what the original call was on Wells, if it was just going to be a minor. But in terms of minutes, was he going to get 2? Was it going to be more? And no gloves came off. I don't see any sort of one-man fight situation for... Burns is alerting his bench, talking to the coaching staff about what's going on here. I have seen that before. You can have a one-man fight. Somebody drops the gloves and goes to town on another player. Rizzo definitely the aggressor at the end of that play. His gloves never did come off.
So the Rockets will end up losing this game. Once all is said and done, we figure everything out. We play the final 56 seconds. Penalty going up on the board now, so they will have to kill for the final 56 seconds now. Trying to bring you the update on what that penalty is, and as soon as the game finishes up here.
One upside for the Rockets this evening. Both Kamoka and Sarnia losing their games. So each now with 3 games remaining. And still the Rockets in 6th place. 2 points up on both the Legionnaires and the Kings.
Tied up in the corner there. Both teams trying to end this as peacefully as they can, I would imagine, with the playoffs just around the corner. Walking out from the top of the circle, it's Thiessen now. Down low, Marovic shot that one rifled. And I think Diamond got a piece of it. Up and out of play there, and 34 seconds left on the clock here. Reminder for all you listening and watching, the Rockets back in action on Monday afternoon, Family Day, as almost all the teams in the Western Conference are playing matinees on Family Day. Our game 2:30 from St. Thomas. Franklin brings it in. Tried to knock that one through, and then he knocks the stick out of the hands there. And bringing it forward, now Marovic on the right side for Chatham. Marovic down low, hit into the boards by Poirier. It's Franklin trying to tie it up. In there to help him out and bring this one through. Poirier still throwing the body around. Looking out front, Chance scores. On a one-time shot out front, it's Marovic. I was spotting one again there for Chatham, and
I was just thinking to myself, I've questioned the merits of having Marovic on the ice up 3 in the final minute on a power play. Now, he does score his, I believe, 4th of the game. No?
Just his second. They gave credit on a few other ones as well.
Oh, I thought for sure. But either way, having the captain on the ice up 3 in the final minute on a power play, I question the merits of that, especially with how things could devolve.
Face off one back by Rockets. They'll hold on to it. Time will expire here on the clock. And that will do it here as the Maroons will pick themselves up a huge 2 points and try to keep pace with the LaSalle Vipers in that 4-5 battle in what will be an eventual playoff matchup for them. As for Strathroy, they dropped this one, their 3rd straight game, and they've now lost 7 of their last 8 contests and will have to try and right the ship on Monday afternoon in St. Thomas to take on the Stars, who will be missing the playoffs this season. In a game that the Rockets looked like they were playing one of their better games of the month, one of their better games of the year, and it all quickly turned sour.
They scored first on the power play, 10:23 into the second, Brendan Mayers. But then goals by Evan Wells, Zach Power, and Brett Fisher in a span of 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Really turned the game around. Dallas Marovic scoring 3 times in the 3rd period. And Brett Fisher as well, outscoring the Rockets 4-2 in the 3rd period. Score finishes 7-3, and as we said, the upside being that both Sarnia and Kamoka losing their home games tonight as well just ticks another game off the schedule. 1 game closer to the end, and with the game on Monday against St. Thomas, that's a huge 2 points that Strathroy absolutely must have.
We'll be with you as well on Monday on the air shortly after 2:15 for a 2:30 matinee at the Joe Thornton Community Center in St. Thomas, as the Stars and Rockets will play for the 5th time this season and the final time in St. Thomas. The other 2 teams chasing the Rockets also in action on Monday afternoon, as Sarnia is in St. Mary's and Kamoka hosts Leamington. So 2 tough battles for those teams, and the Rockets will look to try and bring themselves a few points on Monday afternoon.
Well, one thing that would do if they are able to win on Monday, Kamoka playing Leamington, that's going to be a tough game for the Kings. A win, 2 points by Strathroy and no points by Kamoka. I'm not a mathematician, but I believe that clinches no worse than 7th for Strathroy if that were to happen. And then
I believe if they can grab a win on Monday and Sarnia and Kamoka both lose again, I believe that will clinch them 6th. But like you said, not mathematicians up here, just guys that call the game for you. And we thank you for listening with us tonight, wherever you are, and watching on Hockey TV as well. Final score 7-3 as the Maroons grab the victory here against the Rockets. Marovic leading the way for Chatham. 7-3 final. We thank you for listening with us tonight, and we will see you on Monday afternoon.